I would recommend Studyiq mock interview very highly, and the experience was very good. The arrangement of the institute and the coordination of the faculty members, they were really good.
Yes, it was a good experience and I recommend it to others as well.
I will highly recommend everyone who is preparing for civil service, especially for interview.
My overall experience was very nice. I would highly recommend people to give mocks here.
The quality of board members were very good. So yes, I will definitely recommend it.
Definitely the interview experience was very good.
It was an overall nice experience, and yes, I would be recommending it to others as well.
Yes, ma'am, certainly.
Yes, I would recommend.
I would definitely recommend.
I will recommend you highly that you should have once a conversation in Studyiq as well.
May I come in, sir?
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Sit down, please.
Thank you, sir.
I think आपका जो ओवरऑल प्रेजेंटेशन है, साड़ी और चलने फिरने का स्टाइल, आपको सीधा IAS में भेज देते हैं. अब बहुत वेट हो गई नहीं?
So it would really be great if it is possible, but however there is a process, I think, through which I will go there.
Not to worry, not to worry. You are on the way.
Thank you, sir.
You've taken large number of steps. Only few steps of the ladder are left. है ना?
Yes, sir.
क्या है like आशा कुमारी, छोटी सी आशा? या बड़ी सी आशा?
Sir, badi si Asha in the sense that I have a lot of dreams and a lot of hope for future. So in that sense, badi si Asha, I guess.
और छोटे से steps बचे हुए हैं.
Yes.
I understand that you are fond of writing your diary.
Yes, sir.
Can you read out part of the diary? I mean the last that you wrote. कब लिखा था last?
So last I wrote day before yesterday.
Oh, very good. So you are that regular?
Yes, sir. I am regular. However, it is not a hard and fast rule to write daily in my case.
Daily तो कोई नहीं लगता है.
Yes, sir.
But like you write when you feel, when you want a little rest and relief, that's when you write, or you write just spur of the moment, anything, anytime?
So when I feel like sharing my thoughts with somebody, and not with somebody in literal sense, but with myself.
Secretively?
Yes, sir. I feel good by expressing it to my diary. I consider it as my friend, so I express.
Please share a secret page or secret paragraph from your last page.
Okay, sir, I can share the context. Like a day before yesterday, I was feeling that only 22 days are left for my interview, so a bit of emotional up and down moment was there. So I was sharing with myself, okay, I have a lot of time to improve upon, and things like that I was sharing with myself. So
on a very happy note.
Yes, sir.
Very encouraging note. Yes. Student of IT, optional subject or no? Is regular domain. आपका graduation का subject है.
Yes, sir.
है ना? Now, the AI that they are teaching now, was it there when you graduated?
Sir, AI was not being taught.
Now, if it were to be included, now they have included it as part of IT syllabus or what?
Sir, as far as I am aware, the algorithms, like the programming language that is being taught is Python, which is being used in AI, is taught. However, sir, AI as a subject, I am not aware whether it has been included or not.
You should be aware of that.
Yes, sir.
Yes. But are you keeping yourself updated on AI issues?
Yes, sir.
DeepSeek and all that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the DeepSeek? Is it why seem to have created so much of market havoc? We already have very important AI apps.
Yes, sir. Sir, till now, USA had a dominant position in AI field, so it was considered that USA has monopoly. So DeepSeek, with launch of DeepSeek, that too with a minimal cost of $6 million, that is 1/10 of the cost of ChatGPT, and also, sir, they have created it as an open source software. So all other countries can also develop upon it. So it is creating a bit of sir.
Can you quickly tell me 2 important features of DeepSeek?
Sir, first of all, it is an open source software, and sir, the cost effectiveness and use of second grade AI semiconductor chips makes it easier for other countries to work upon that, which do not have that much of resources.
No, but I mean, cost-wise is not really important, because most of these are free to the common man, common woman. What is a theme called chain of thought relating to DeepSeek?
Yes, sir. Actually, the reason behind its cost effectiveness again is that they have used the concept of chain of thought, that instead of doing the iterations of the algorithm again and again, they are using the learning platform. Like once an algorithm learns certain amount of data, the analysis, then they are developing over that. So it is creating, basically, instead of creating a number of steps, it is trying to optimize that through algorithm.
Okay, last question. Your father comes from the prestigious Department of Post Offices, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
He's retired now.
Yes, sir.
You must be very proud of a father who sent you with all efforts to get into IAS, no?
Yes, sir.
I mean, are these post offices still relevant?
Yes, sir. They are. However, they have changed their role, but they are still relevant, as a lot of e-commerce companies have collaborated with them to make it doorstep delivery easier. Also, sir, at India Post Payment Bank has been launched by Postal Department. So it is making the digital financial inclusion possible for the people living in remotest part of the country.
Are they in any way facilitating reaching of various government social development programs to the common people? Are they being instrumental in some way?
It was very instrumental in implementation of Beti Bachao Beti Padhao scheme and other social welfare schemes, as it has the leverage of a vast network of rural community.
Okay, lastly, last question is that these post offices heavily rely on the PIN codes to deliver their services. I mean, they have been relying.
Yes, sir.
What is PIN code?
So PIN code is the unique identifier of a particular location, and in which it's a 6-digit code in which every digit represents a particular location through which a pinpointed location can be identified. However,
but PIN refers to what? What is the full form?
I am not able to recall the full form, sir.
Never mind. You are doing very well in this interview today. So never mind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You have graduated from Malviya National Institute of Technology.
Yes, sir.
Who was Malviya?
So Madan Mohan Malviya ji was a freedom fighter and a social reformer who was the president of Indian National Congress, as well as he also represented the Indian side in Chauri Chaura case, and he was instrumental in creating the Institute of Banaras Hindu University.
Okay.
Was
he also a member of the Hindu Mahasabha?
Yes, sir. Yes, he was.
Right. You have written in your draft that you reading of mythological novels and diary writing.
Yes, sir.
What mythological novels you have read?
So recently I have read Menka's Choice by Kavita Kane, and currently I am reading Shiva trilogy, in which I am about to complete The Immortals of Meluha by Amish Tripathi. before that, I have read Hidden Hindu and Kalki trilogy as well.
Now this Lord Shiva, was he an Aryan god or a pre-Aryan god?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to actually understand exactly.
The antiquity of Lord Shiva. Shiva is not there in the Rig Veda.
Yes, sir.
In none of the Vedas is there any mention about Lord Shiva. But in the Indus Valley sites, you know, they had excavated many seals on which there is a form, there is a person sitting there in a particular asana. You know.
Yes, sir.
That is called the Proto-Shiva.
Yes, sir.
That is what people say. The historians say that. So that is why I asked you whether Shiva belongs to what period and what age and all that. Any idea?
Sir, according to the novels that I am reading, he came after Ramayana.
Shiva.
Sir, according to the novel, although I will have to read about it, the factual things, I'll explore it more. But in the novel that I'm reading, the story is unfolding like that.
Who has written the Shiva trilogy?
Amish Tripathi.
Okay. Now, what is the difference between mythology and history?
So history is based on the proven facts, and it also, along with the written records, it has certain other facts and the proofs to validate its veracity. However, mythological novels are based on certain heroic or natural events, which may or may not be correlated with the archaeological evidences. However, in Indian context, Mahabharata and Ramayana have been able to be correlated with the archaeological evidences as well.
What archaeological evidence you are referring to? Where are those? What are those archaeological evidences which prove or which show that actually the Mahabharata war was fought in the place called Kurukshetra?
So the evidences for the war per se, I am not aware about the exact archaeological evidences of that, but however, the Dwarka city mentioned in Mahabharata and other things, they have, like, we actually have a city called Dwarka which is submerged and which correlates to the story narrated in our epics. So,
do you agree when I say that in India, the dividing line between mythology and history is very thin?
True that, sir, as some of the epics we are actually looking for validation through archaeological evidences, so we can actually say that mythology and history have a very thin line in case of India.
Okay. Now, just tell me, you know this Swachh Bharat scheme. Swachh Bharat is almost a campaign, it's all a movement kind of thing. And so what has been the achievement? Can you quantify the achievement of the government in Swachh Bharat scheme?
Sir, in terms of numbers, I fear that I am not aware about the numbers. However,
what percentage of India has become clean after this particular project was launched and executed?
Sorry, sir, I'll have to actually look at the numbers.
Okay. I think you should look up these numbers and all that, you know. You know, under the anti-defection law, the anti-defection cases are, defection cases are decided by the speaker.
Yes, sir.
Speaker is the tribunal. Now, there is an opinion that the speaker is not the right person. He cannot be so impartial as to give an impartial judgment on cases of defection. Can you think about anybody else being placed in the position of the speaker to decide the defection cases?
Sir, I agree that there are certain allegations that...
Or do you agree that the speaker is the right person? If you don't agree, then what other alternative can be suggested by you?
So firstly, I think that the recent conduct of speakers have been impartial. So although there are allegations that he functioned in a partial manner while deciding on the anti-defection cases, so if we were to create a check, we can create a tribunal to decide such cases, and also sir, there can be a time limit imposition on deciding such cases.
Okay, good.
Good afternoon, Asha.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very beautiful sari.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you tell me which silk is this?
The exact silk, ma'am, I am not aware.
And which color is this?
This is turquoise color, ma'am.
So why did you choose to wear turquoise today?
Ma'am, this color actually represents the peace and calmness. So I want to represent that, as well as I want to feel that. That's why I chose this color.
Okay, nicely answered. So you said that you've been reading Shiva trilogy. Is it based on the true story?
Yes, ma'am. It is actually based on the true story. However, he has humanized the characters so that we can relate to it more with the divine characters.
Okay. Since you're saying that it is based on the true story, whose story is it?
Ma'am, Lord Shiva's story.
Are you sure?
As far as I have read about it, it should be so. However, I'll read more about it, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the main idea that this trilogy gives us?
As the story is unfolding, ma'am, in the city of Meluha, Lord Rama is considered the most revered, and his principles are followed. And the Lord Shiva, the Neelkant as they call him, is the savior of the community of Meluhan. So he is by facing day-to-day problems, day-to-day ethical dilemmas, and by changing the society, by fighting for against the evil. So he is trying to portray that with our deeds, with our good deeds, we can also reach to the divinity. Actually, divinity is not something with which the lords are born with, but we can actually achieve that. So this is what I could grasp of this.
So
story.
what is the one-line theme of the trilogy? One line.
Ma'am, fighting against the evil and establishing the truth in the society.
Okay. So you said that mythology has no archaeological evidence, but in Indian context you say that Ramayana and Mahabharata have had a certain archaeological evidences to back them. So why are they still considered a part of mythology? What is mythology? And why do we call it mythology, which is obviously derived from myth?
Mythology basically portrays a hero or a divine character's story through natural phenomena or some heroic incidences. And ma'am, in case of Ramayana, we have, in case of Mahabharata, the historians are of the opinion that we consider it as as history now, as we have sufficient evidences to prove it. And for Ramayana, we are still looking. So we consider it as history now.
So who was the hero of Mahabharata?
Ma'am, in Mahabharata, calling one person as hero, I think, would be injustice to everybody else, because everybody had a role to play in that. Everyone had unique role. But if I have to choose one, I think dharma, which is not a character but a theme, prevailed all over the Mahabharata.
So then, if there can be no one particular individual who could be considered a hero of Mahabharata, isn't your definition of mythology in a little soup then?
Ma'am, actually, in my definition as well, like not only one person's heroic character, but I would say that the mythology is the collection of stories of a hero.
But then how are they different from the comic strips? Let's say Chacha Chaudhary and Sabu. Chacha Chaudhary was a hero, Sabu was a hero. So if it is only about heroic deeds and their glorification, then how are these epics different from the magazine cartoons that we have?
Ma'am, in our society, these comics, as I have also read in my childhood, they are used for entertainment and to also instill some values in children. And the epics, we actually revere them as something infallible. So I think in our attachment to them, they differ, is what I feel, ma'am.
All right. So you say that you enjoy writing diary. How is it different from journal writing?
Ma'am, in journaling, we jot down every event of our day. Like, it's a kind of jotting down each and everything that I'm doing, making a record, is in my understanding. And in diary writing, I express, for me, it is kind of expression of my thoughts.
Okay. So since your optional is anthropology, just one question for you from anthropology. What is participatory rural appraisal?
In participatory rural appraisal, all the members of rural community, they come up to assess or to analyze a particular scheme, government scheme, as done in case of MG Narega in some areas.
Very good. All right. Thank you, Asha.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So, Asha, right?
Yes, sir.
Asha, you gave quite interesting answers, right? सबसे पहले तुम you tell me, is Mahabharata part of history? You just stated that Mahabharata is now considered by most of the historians as a part of history. Can you name even a single historian who is claiming that Mahabharata is a part of history?
Sir, I cannot name one historian, but I have read somewhere that historians are now considering that Mahabharata is history for now.
But that's not the case. Mahabharata is still a mythology, right?
Okay, then sorry, sir.
It's okay. You belong to Jaipur.
I belong to
No, you
Alwar.
belong to Alwar, but you have done your graduation in Jaipur, right?
Yes, sir.
Who established city of Jaipur?
Sorry, sir. I'm forgetting the name as of now. I'll read about this.
Savai Raja Jai Singh.
Yes, sir.
Right? Are you aware that Savai Raja Jai Singh is the last historical recorded, you can say, king who have committed Ashwamedha sacrifice? Do you know what is Ashwamedha sacrifice?
Yes, sir. Sir, in Ashwamedha sacrifice, a horse is left free to roam around the kingdoms, and in whatsoever kingdom he is able to roam and come back, they are considered as claimed by the ruler who set the horse free.
And
then he becomes the ruler of the entire territory. Every ruler of the territory have to accept the sovereignty of that king. And if somebody stops the horse, then he or she will have to fight with the king.
Okay. And once that horse is back, then
the ruler who has left the horse free, he claims the entire territory.
But there would be a sacrifice of that horse, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me some mythological heroes who have committed Ashwamedha sacrifice?
Sir, Lord Rama actually started conducting. He actually was conducting this Ashwamedha sacrifice. However, his own sons prevented the horse. So I am not sure.
Apart from Lord Ram, any other mythological hero that you can recall?
Sir, I am not able to recall at the moment.
ठीक है. Recently, Prime Minister made a statement that Hindu growth rate has maligned Hindu community. What is Hindu growth rate?
Sir, in the initial years, just after independence, India was growing at a very mere growth rate of 2 to 3%. So it was considered as Hindu growth rate.
Why?
The reason, I will have to read about the reason why was it called so, sir.
You are excise inspector and you don't know the reasons, huh? Chalo, last question from my side. Who built Agra city? You are, I guess, right now posted in Agra, right? So who built Agra city?
I am forgetting the names as of now, sir.
Sikandar Lodi.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me certain policies that have been adopted by Sikandar Lodi?
That I will have to read about, sir.
Economical policies. He is quite famous for his economical policies, Sikandar Lodi.
Yes, sir.
No idea?
Sir, I will read about that.
Take it. That would be it from my side, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you on that promise.
Thank you, sir.
We see you in few minutes again.
Okay, sir.
Wait outside.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Tell me, how are you feeling?
So I was lacking on factual questions.
Hey, why to begin? You are a very hopeful person. Why are you starting with lacking and not lacking?
No,
Tell me the positive things that you feel about post-interview. What would you write in your diary today after this mock interview?
I'm going to write the good experience only because I really felt good after this interview. However, like I couldn't answer a few questions, but it was a good feeling to have a conversation.
Very good. The whole idea in life is to have good feeling.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have so many pluses in your favor, which will mark you as a very good candidate of the day. You're very alert, very well presented, very expressive, and good flow of the language, good control of the language. You are quite expressive, and God has gifted you with natural smile. ठीक है? And you are very reassuring in the sense that wherever you don't know, you make a commitment to the board that, sir, I will definitely go and read on this. You know? So very reassuring. And you are ready for the occasion. ठीक है? Now don't worry, I am not going to tell you hereafter these are the faults. है ना? Two things to add. एक तो while you are answering, please look around and address other members also, which you did once in a, very rarely kind of thing.
Yes, sir.
Try at least 3-4 times the entire duration of interview. Look around at other members also. That is one. Where you feel that where you are in doubt, then don't say yes or don't give an answer. You say, sir, I am in doubt, I am not very sure. Because some of the answers you were trying to say things which were factually incorrect. And because they are part of your DAF, so you will be asked on these. So the answer lies in that you prepare for them. Interview कब है?
28 Feb, sir.
बहुत टाइम है, बट ये वाला टाइम मॉक इंटरव्यूज पे वेस्ट करने वाला नहीं है ना? हमारे जैसे मॉक इंटरव्यू में आने में तो कोई हर्ज नहीं है कहने का मतलब ये है कि don't go to many mock interviews, because travel time, waiting time, and you don't get a hang of कि किस तरह के questions पूछे जाएंगे, है ना? That will all depends on your preparation.
Yes.
So please spend more time on DAFs, both the DAFs, all entries in that. Generate at least, because you have time, so I have the luxury to tell you that prepare at least 50-60 questions you must generate from the DAF and write down your answers against the questions that you are generating, so that they stay on your mind and the clarity becomes more when you write down your answers, right? And take special care that don't try and kind of structure a answer if you are in doubt. और डाउट को ख़त्म करिए ना, आपके पास इतना टाइम है, डाउट को ही ख़त्म करिए, तैयारी करिए. एंड हेडलाइंस, all newspaper headlines from January onwards, December onwards, all important headlines, domestic, international, world level, United Nations, and all these wars and war situations. ठीक है? Where did the Israel Gaza ended up? What is the idea of destroying so much of human lives and property and then agreeing to a ceasefire? है ना? ये लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आपके पास सब पहुंच जाएगा. बाकी सब ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया है. वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. You are a sure candidate.
Thank you, sir.
And stay in that orbit that you are presently. है ना?
Okay, sir.
वो मेहनत कर लीजिए, बहुत अच्छा टाइम आपके पास है. Do not miss this opportunity. Right? You had appeared for interview earlier.
Yes, sir. I have.
क्या था? What happened?
162.
162?
Yes, sir.
No problem.
It's
no problem. Only 30 marks more to be added. If you can make it 38, otherwise 30 marks will do plenty of good. ठीक है? All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
Then हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आप भरोसे से जाइए.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All the very
All the
best.
best,
All the
Asha.
very best.
Thank you.